Hey, it's us once again. I'm JT. Got my homeboy with me. Say something, Mike.
What it do?
And that's what he says. We're here
We
for
are.
another quickie episode. How you doing, brother?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. How about yourself?
I'm doing all right, Mike B.
Right on.
I'm doing all right.
Okay.
Can't complain. Let's get in the news. Since we've been gone, there's a story that's been out. Our boy, old Lamar Odom.
You see me try when you say Lamar Odom, I'm trying to wipe the smell out of my face.
Yeah, you
I'm like,
trying to get serious?
yeah. There's nothing. You special, brother. You special. Go ahead. Lamar Odom, yeah.
Lamar Odom. Well, he's been in the hospital.
Yeah.
And that we heard. What happened was, they said he was, I guess, like a few miles out in Nevada, in the, I guess the Bunny Ranch. I call it the Bunny Ranch, but it must have been another ranch. I don't know what they call that.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
Beaver Ranch.
Yep.
And so it was owned by the same dude, old Dennis Hoff. And so he was out there, I'm guessing, partying, and I guess trying to get away from his troubles. And I guess I think they said like two girls. He had like two girls with him, and he took like a herbal substitute for Viagra. And they said he took like 10 of them. He just went on ham. On it. They say it was partying. They was partying.
Right.
But I don't know why he would, take that many. I mean,
Well, that's when you don't want the party to end.
Can't you pop like 2 and then wait like a few more hours and then pop another 2?
But you have to remember, it was a substitute. So you may not know how it's gonna work. So
that further
10
lets me
ain't-
know not
10,
going.
yeah.
I'm just
I'm
not
not
gonna
gonna
go
10.
overboard.
Yeah.
And say the hell with it.
Yeah.
Maybe
he had heard of it before. Like, I ain't got time for none of this. So I'm ready to go all in.
Yeah, and so the story goes, they partying, they nothing's going wrong or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And so all of a sudden, he passes out on the bed, and they say he's unconscious, and then he starts frothing at the mouth.
Right.
And I guess it's like foaming at the mouth.
Yeah, I was about to say that's what we call it. Foaming at the mouth.
Yeah, I was going on what the article said.
Wait a minute. I ain't heard about this Viagra stuff. I heard about, like, they said he had a mixture of all kind of drugs in his system. It was just Viagra, herbal.
They said a herbal substitute for Viagra.
That might have been mixed with a whole bunch of other drugs.
And he could have been partying, doing his other shit. I think in like a couple of years ago, I think he had like a crack addiction. He tried to bring it back. It seemed like who does crack anymore? Goddamn it! I know.
There are.
It's crack kids out there. But
yeah.
Not when you party, you bring crack to the party. You're like, oh goddamn, you got drug out of here. You need to go to rehab, brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so but I guess the boy was going through. I think he had he was going through a divorce. That's when he broke up with old Khloe Kardashian. And it seemed like it
seemed like it was going downhill for Lamar.
Yeah, I think his best friend passed away in the last couple of years, and it's just not looking good. And the thing is, and it's suspect this happened. This is going on because like a couple of weeks ago, he had a video with TMZ. Saying, being with the Kardashians, and how TMZ works and shit. He was just letting off steam and saying, y'all don't know the real, and basically, y'all know in a minute. I guess he was about to, spill some beans or whatnot.
Are you making this up?
No, it's a video out there. Look the video up, and he's going off. And this is like just about 2 or 3 weeks ago. And now he's ending up in a brothel, semi-passed out, brother.
Ain't wasn't no semi-passed out. They said the brother was unconscious.
And so they sent him to Las Vegas. And I mean, it wasn't they were saying he was semi-dead.
On his deathbed,
bring the people in.
Yeah, family come visit. This might be your last time.
This might be your last time, and dude was in a coma. And I think he had like heart failure, kidney failure, liver failure, and just failure.
At least that's what they were reporting.
It was all the failures.
Yeah.
And so he was like down and out for like a few days and stuff, and then we get word. I think this past weekend that he broke out of a coma, and he's not on the oxygen mask, so he's breathing on his own. Yeah. But I think he's still like on dialysis because he still got kidney failure. I don't know what they said about all the other failures. They didn't. He's back, so I think that's the only failure that he had was kidney. And so I think they
don't you find that strange that like he was like on his deathbed. The way they had us thinking.
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden, like
he's broke down his coma and he's doing alert. They said he was gonna be brain damaged and everything, but they said all his brain function is alright.
Yeah.
The only real thing is like his kidney.
Yeah. Okay. And that makes sense because of the drug use.
Yeah.
I would assume. Yeah. Okay.
And so I think he's in L.A. now, and an old girl with him, old Chloe. They said she's been with him this whole time.
A lot of people have been blaming her for his condition, his downfall. Just being around the Kardashians seems to ruin people. Allegedly.
Kanye gotta watch out, goddamn it.
Well, Kanye, I feel like he's a different
entity of his own.
If anybody ruined Kanye, it's gonna be Kanye. I feel like
man.
The Kardashians can't really do anything to.
He is kind of went further down since he been with that.
You think so?
Man, I don't know. I can't get with him, man. Their family is just I don't know.
But can you blame the family? Or I feel like going into it, you kind of know what the rumors are about these people.
Yeah.
Like you've heard of the Kardashians. Yeah. It's not like you just happened upon them. But people are still trying to get with them. So if you want to taste that forbidden fruit, you got to face the consequences. No matter what it is, you got to.
Don't do it.
It's not a secret.
Don't do it.
It's not a secret.
Man,
but can you really blame the Kardashians for the downfall of these,
you can't, just looking on the outside, you can't blame them.
Right.
Because you don't know what's really going on.
Right. And, we see what we see on TV and in the media or whatever, but behind closed doors, they might be the nicest people we've ever met. They've ever met. Because, like, look at Tiger. He's still trying to get with one of them. Kanye he's having more babies by a Kardashian.
I think both of them been glamored.
Oh, by who? The mama?
The fake booties and the fake lips and the...
you know what? I'm semi over fake asses. I'm just going to throw that out there.
I mean, but
especially after watching that video.
It's a lot of people
I know,
don't care.
But we talking about me though.
Yeah,
I'm talking about me. After watching that video we did of Iyanla and the lady getting the butt injections or whatever, and just see how ridiculous her booty. Like that's not attractive to me. I used to be like a super booty guy. All I cared about is if a woman had an ass, like, and it was nice or plump or whatever, I'm all in. I'm cool.
I don't need that like the extra.
But that's what I'm saying.
But at least I won't.
They giving us extra.
I won't.
They giving us extra now.
I don't need that.
You know, getting the back those side streets.
When your ass sitting on the seat, but your legs is like swinging. Because you sitting on your ass, you ain't sitting on the seat.
Exactly. Well, you sitting on what's in your ass. You going to the mechanic to get ass injections. Like I don't have time for none of that. Just be, Just be you. And I guarantee there's going to be somebody out there that's comfortable with being with you and loves you for being the natural you. R.I.P. I mean, not R.I.P. But prayers up.
Might killing them off.
Prayers up for you.
I better put him on the prayer list.
And I was going to ask you though.
You took him off and everything. You buried him. And
was he already on the prayer list?
Nah, he wasn't. Because this was our first time talking about it.
We haven't talked about him even when he was doing the little crack cocaine stint. We didn't talk about him.
We could. I don't know.
Well, officially, we putting him on the prayer list.
It's statute of limitation. He's been, it's already been like 2 years, so he's been off.
All right.
I guess we put him back on.
He back on, yeah. Y'all put him on y'all prayer list too.
And I think he tried to run from him, but they pulled him back in. He back in the family.
Yeah, now I need him.
You need that type of.
Well, somebody by his side. It appears to be genuine regarding Chloe being by his side.
Yeah.
I heard that technically they are still married because the judge ain't really signed off on their divorce.
Yeah. So she doing old wifely duties.
Yeah. I'm not saying whether it's good or whether it's bad. I'm just saying that's what it is, bro.
Back in the coven.
Hey.
Oh, on a side note, did you hear about because it was about Lamar? Master P was talking about when I guess Kobe went to go see him and whatnot, and Master P had some words and said, he's doing it all for show. Like where were you when he was down and out and didn't have a job? You could have tried to get him on the Lakers, and then D.L. Hughley had like a little rebuttal saying, you don't know what their relationship,
right?
You just can't blame nobody's drug use.
Right. Kobe could have spoke up for him or whatever. But if he was still, heavy into his addiction, then okay, now how does that make me look when he ain't ready to stop doing what he's doing? He may say he wants help, but you have to show that you want help. And from what we could, just from the media standpoint, it didn't appear that Lamar was actually, trying to get clean. I'm just from me.
I mean, but I think he's. I don't know if he's been clean, but he's been functional. I
know a lot of
like
crackheads though.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying. It hasn't been shown. I mean, because like 2013, they said he had that addiction, and I guess he somewhat kicked it because he really haven't been out there like that until now. Especially from that video I saw, he seemed somewhat clear-headed on what he was talking about.
But was he working out? Like, seemed like he was trying to get back into basketball or whatever?
I don't know. I think he was done. He's 35, so ain't too many teams looking for him. So I'm pretty sure he knows.
So how can Master P talk about Kobe?
But this is prior. He hadn't been in the league for about 3.5 years. Though.
But the conversation with Master P was recent, right?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, he's saying, like, this is the tipping point. Like, you could have helped him out during that time period, And he said, now all of a sudden you show up, and then he's saying,
I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair for him to even say anything about it.
But it can be true, though.
It can be.
It can be, but
all of this, all the people that's like trying to be by his side right now, it could be all publicity.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying, because now, especially nowadays, and social media, everybody...
Just like people go and take pictures, with the dead body in the casket. Just trying to, have a moment.
That's just ignorant.
Well, but people do it. I see it, unfortunately. I see it more often than not.
I don't even go no more. I can't do it. What else in the news? Oh, we just saw about Louisville basketball.
Yeah.
And Rick Pitino, the coach.
Is it Rick? Is it Rick?
Rick Pitino.
Okay.
Oh, Ricky.
I don't know.
Ricky's what they call him.
He ain't my cousin. Oh, Ricky. You know Ricky.
You know Ricky.
From 3rd Street. No.
Ricky from Louisville.
No.
You don't know Ricky?
No.
But anyway, they're saying like in the past few years, they've been, I guess their recruiting tool. Is to give recruits, I guess a choice of prostitutes. I don't know why I couldn't.
I'm like, hotels, dinner, cars. What are they getting, JT?
I could not think of prostitute for nothing. I was about to say women of the night.
But that would have took us somewhere.
But I wouldn't sound so lame saying that shit.
Women of ill repute. Don't sway away from your lameness.
Oh, own it.
Yeah, be lame. You lame.
But no.
Anyway, back to the story. Back to the story, brother.
And so, it's like a scandal now, and I guess it's like he's not a fall guy, but I guess it's and he's not. I guess he's not a whistleblower either, because they really haven't talked to him yet. But I guess it's the man in the middle, like orchestrated, these rendezvous.
Who are you talking about? Who was that?
I don't know. No, it's I guess it's like a recruit.
I think his name is McGee, right?
I think
his name McGee. They were saying because when they were showing the quote from Patino. When
he didn't know.
Showing he was like he denied knowing anything about it. And he was saying we need McGee to come up and speak the truth. Not only to the public but also to Louisville. And let people know.
But the thing is, what everybody's saying is like, come on now, coach.
Like how the coach now?
You like the dude on Louisville. Only because we watching Louisville sports is because of you. It ain't the football team no more. And so
it's the basketball team.
Yeah, it's the basketball team. And so this is like a Hall of Fame coach. He's one of the top 5 coaches. Right now. And so you gonna know what's going on with your players, or at least know what's going on around the campus. Just because it's a small community anyway. Word of mouth, somebody's gonna come back to you.
But I'm thinking if I was recruited and I get here and they make it seem like this is what we do, we got ladies for
this is like a perk.
Then I wouldn't feel a type of way about saying it to the coach good job, good looking out. She was thicker than the Snicker. I wouldn't feel
you ain't gonna say nothing, but the coach is gonna shoot.
But I'm saying
he gonna have some awareness of what's going on.
If I feel like this is what we do,
are you talking about the recruit or the guy that McGee?
No, McGee is the one of the
in the middle. Yeah, he's the middle guy.
He used to be a recruit.
Yeah,
he's the one talking. Well, they make it seem like he's the one talking. But I'm saying if I was a recruit and I go there and this is what they laying out to me.
Oh yeah.
Why wouldn't I say anything to the coach? Let them know I appreciate the spread, because I feel like the coach would know. I'm saying if it was happening, he knew about it.
Oh, okay.
Are you kidding me?
Maybe I should have been quiet. No,
you should have listened.
But you had me wondering until the end. Ending. I'm with you now, bro.
Go ahead. This is why we can't get along, my brother.
I didn't know you.
This is the reason for black violence.
To just agree with me. That's what it seemed like.
That's what I'm saying. I was agreeing with you from jump.
But it seemed like you took the scenic route.
I was giving with an example.
You're like, I agree with you. I agree with you. You ran away and then came back.
But I didn't run away.
Yeah.
This is why you ain't got no friends. This is exactly why.
With people like you might be. I
don't need. So you think he knew too? You feel like he knew. If it was happening, he knew about it.
He did.
Okay, but do you think it was actually happening? Because they had that one. I don't know who that black lady was that we were seeing on the interview.
I think just
she sounded like she was the one who was facilitating the women. Like they was hollering at her like, "Hey, we got 2 recruits coming, and they want women that look like this." She's like, "Got it." Provide.
I'm pretty sure it's a nice little system, because this you trying to get top players, and so
right.
You on point. We got a couple of them in the city. What's happening? You white, red, brown.
What's your pleasure?
What's your pleasure?
Honestly, I assume that all organizations did stuff like that.
I think all schools do this.
Yeah, this don't seem like.
I don't think this would be out the norm.
Yeah,
and I believe coaches,
no, they
don't have no moral compass when it comes to that.
That's why
it's just men anyway. This is what we want anyway. This is what you gonna have in school. Anyway,
yeah,
and so
we showing you what type of girls you gonna get if you come to this.
It's
school.
like women are like the currency of recruiting.
I don't know why that sounded a little bit offensive to women, but you know, we didn't mean it in an offensive way.
No, but that's the you know, that's what they're used for, you know, used for. Yeah, so we don't know where it comes to this. I mean, this is breaking news tonight, so we just.
I was about to say, do we know how long the scandal has been out there? I just heard about it today.
They were saying McGee, and then they said like he's an assistant coach here at a college here, UMKC. So I know that's probably
I should have known.
Yeah,
I could have got me a couple of.
But you wouldn't have been a recruit, Mike B.
You trying to say I don't know how to play sports? Are you testing my gangster right now?
There's no test for that. There's no when you already know the answer.
Wait a minute. No. I already know. The show must be over, right? Because you about to lose your life, my brother. You got about 10 more seconds of air. See, this is exactly why you don't have friends.
Let's go on to the next story.
We got more stories after shit talk.
I got one more. Southwest Airlines.
I'm feeling some type of weight.
Already?
I just want to throw that out there. You gonna talk shit and then expect me to continue to participate in this bullshit? All right. Southwest. What the hell Southwest got going on? It better be good too, brother. It better be good.
Southwest. I keep on saying Southwest.
Yeah, you practice. You ain't gonna have no teeth.
Can I get my story out, brother? Can I get my story out?
Southwest. Go ahead.
Southwest Airlines. They had an altercation on the plane. I think they were going to L.A. Going to Vegas. They're from L.A. to Vegas, and so while they're going there, some lady went back, you know, pushed the button and reclined, and the guy behind, I guess it was that type of day. It just popped out and start choking her, you know. You gonna learn today. You can't recline. Today is not the day to recline. And so I mean they, you know, they a little commotion and everything, and they had to turn around because dude wasn't, and then they had to restrain the man, and the thing was comedian Mark Curry was on the plane. And he said, man, I got up because, you know, at first I thought it was a terrorist, and so, you know, I'm up anyway. Yeah.
I would have saw it long before it happened. I've always watched.
Yeah, and he said, they asked him to, you know, can you help restrain me? Like, what? 30,000 feet? Hell yeah! I'm gonna do whatever I got to do.
Yeah.
And so, but you know, and they moved the lady in front. But I'm like, man, have we gotten to that point? Is everybody on 10? That a little recline, because it don't even recline like it used to.
Yeah. Maybe her seat was broke and she was in his lap.
Like Cadillac did. You know, I don't know.
I was saying, you never know.
And he went to start, you know, UFC.
Sometimes you feel that way.
I guess
he was on more high alert than I am.
Oh, he was on dead.
When it comes,
he saw red. It's like, hey, make a move.
I feel like he was one of the last people to get on the plane too. And he was already mad about that because he had problems checking in. He had problems with his luggage.
You know what I'm saying? It was steady building.
Somebody was saying, and you got the nerve to want to relax.
By then, he was gonna go give me a reason creed.
I know. That's I wish
yeah.
I wish you would.
And she did. And he let her know. You gonna earn it.
You gonna learn today. Lord have mercy. Man, I don't know how I would react if I saw that, now I would already probably be restraining them. Mm-hmm. But just seeing it, I'm like, this is what I've been practicing for. All this time, I knew some shit was gonna pop off. I've been waiting.
I'm glad.
And here it is.
I'm glad I didn't get to experience that.
I'm glad. But just in case,
that would be a laugh for the century because I would crack up.
That'd be my last flight. I guarantee. That'd be my last flight.
But something so simple as this is what I can.
This is what the seats are made for.
Yeah, I can do this. I wasn't breaking no rules.
Hey.
And then I'm getting choked
out. I be feeling like that when people like kids, especially be behind you and they kicking the seat,
and the parents
are right there not giving a good.
And you try to give like a nice little
No, it ain't no nice. You just look and you stare at that motherfucker.
Oh, the kid.
Yes.
Oh,
and the parent. I'm looking at both of them. Because the kid need to know. The kid they should recognize danger, and if they don't, that's another reason to look at the parent.
If you're gonna do that type of stuff, you want to say something.
Oh, I don't mind. I will say something. And I choke out. Let me not. I don't want to be on the no-fly zone just in case I need to go somewhere. I'm gonna go ahead and put the shut to the up.
Oh man. That's it, folks.
Yeah. But I ain't forgot.
Forgot what?
How you disrespected me on this show.
That wasn't disrespect.
It was total disrespect. We're gonna talk about it.
Might take truth, for disrespect. So go figure.
Don't ask me if I got anything to say. 'Cause I got some shit to say.
We may not want to hear. Till next time, people.